Oh, I didn't get didn't get the specs off the last dip. I noticed that.
Yeah. I'll hold that on there.
It's a little breezy out this morning.
Yeah, that top breeze is not nice.
But at least the waves are
Sane.
manageable.
Not so yeah, that swell last time, that was...
Oh, that was crazy.
That's one of some of the bigger ones I think we've had.
I think that might have topped it. Well, that one that crashed over us was pretty nasty, and it's
Especially
cool.
when we left.
Yeah, as we're leaving the water, yeah.
The ocean said, yeah, you're done.
We're done, yeah. Oh, it's got to burn today. Okay, well, hey everyone, I'm Dave Atwood, and
Seth Coburn.
and we're here, and it's a little bit lighter today.
Yeah, lighter matters today.
Lighter matters today, and our fifth member of Dark Matters is on the beach, keeping the towels. Here's Gabby. Anyways, so whew,
What a week.
what a week, hey?
Interesting week.
Interesting week with the strike, the job action with the Public Servants of
going back
Canada.
into it for a few more days, man. I don't know.
Well, it's funny because
Hard to tell.
it is hard to tell, but I've been kind of checking things out with the news,
Yeah.
and it seems like I'm hearing from the government there's movement, and then I hear from I'm watching the Twitter feed from PSAC, and it's like we're back on the lines.
Right.
But I noticed the lines came down around 3:30 on Friday.
Okay.
And I was driving by one of the PSAC lines, doing my thing, honking, you know.
Yeah.
And at 3:30, the lines were gone. I was like, what's going on? Yeah. So
Is there a time they have to like legally stay up till, or
I don't think so.
like,
I think
keep
it's
it a strike?
the whole point is just to keep people, you know, to be a hindrance. Yeah.
By then.
Interfere everyone. So, what do you plan for this week? I mean, so this week to me is going to be back to normal.
Yeah.
Me and Gabby were talking this morning before we came out here that the backs are getting sore and you're feeling a little bit sluggish, hard to pick things up off the ground. Yeah, got to get back to the gym.
Yeah.
So, you're on vacation, and my thing is on vacation. I try to work out, but I don't.
3 weeks now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 3 weeks out working out.
Right.
So 3 weeks out the gym, 3 weeks while we did the cold dip. So that's 2 weeks without cold dip.
Yeah.
But
Feel that difference.
yeah. But back to the grime and back to the grind. One of the things I found out years ago is I'd like to sleep in on Sundays. And what I found out was when you're sleeping on Sundays, now as you get older, your back gets stiff, gets really sore. So it's one of those things that's kind of interesting. As I've gotten older and I've started to become more aware of what my body needs, is the constant pushing against the comfort, the getting up and doing the push-ups, doing the sit-ups, the fasting, the things that you don't want to do are actually so beneficial in the big scheme of things.
And it's kind of interesting that you take that 3 weeks, to go traveling and readjusting back in with Gabby once you got home. But in that 3 weeks, you can see that the difference of like the effects of it.
Yeah.
And it's pretty, when you see that, it's got to be like, oh man, I gotta don't tighten up those bootstraps and get going.
But it's what I'm trying to say is it's the constant the drive for comfort, trying to avoid discomfort is the path to misery.
Oh yeah.
And the more I say, like I sit there and I try to say sleep in, have a warm shower, eat a full meal, get drunk. Like, these are things that I enjoy doing, but the consequences, in the grand scheme of things, avoiding discomfort is a path to a tremendous hangover of bad health, bad back, bad knees. And it's just kind of ironic that in life you're gonna feel misery one way or the other. It's like, what is it, that saying recently that I heard was, if you think the misery of hard work and discipline is tough, wait till you get that bill for regret. And it's true. And everyone I know that is depressed and has anxiety and can't get out of bed in the morning, the more they do that, the more, the deeper into their depression they go. You gotta get up and you gotta get in the fucking water. You gotta get miserable. It's so weird, but you know, you pick your pain, pick your poison. And I tell people, when do you want your hangover? And it's like this, when I talk about the cold water dips and stuff like that, and I say to people, and people are like, this is crazy, it's insane that you do this. It's like, well, if I said we're gonna go out and go drinking and there's gonna be a hangover, hangover's gonna last a day, you'd still go drinking.
I mean, let's go.
But my thing is this is the hangover before the buzz.
Right.
That's why I enjoy this.
I like it. And I like when we say get in the fucking water, that's, for me, that's it can be used anywhere.
I just opened my arms.
You know, like the get in the fucking water for us is getting in the fucking water.
Yeah.
But the get in the water for somebody else could be get in the fucking gym.
Get in the fucking gym.
Go to fucking bed.
Or show up to work on time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's little things like, and I tell people like, I hate saying it, but I have the cure for depression. Yeah. And when I say it, don't say that to someone who's depressed. That pisses them off. But the cure, simple. Get up, go for a walk.
We used to have this saying I used to always follow from a guy. He's a popular Navy SEAL guy named Jocko.
Oh, Jocko,
He
yeah.
used to get after it, but he has the saying, you know, discipline equals freedom.
Yeah.
And it's such a simple thing, but it's true when you think about it. You know, and when you're disciplined and consistent, you know, and you go after something and you stick to it, the freedom it'll bring you, both in work and in life, I think is true.
It is true. It absolutely. And you know, it's like when you talk about the 10,000 hours, right? To master the wind picked up there. To master anything requires 10,000 hours, and that's 10,000 hours of getting up, getting after it, hitting the gym, you know, pounding the pavement, you know, getting into the ring. It's 10,000 hours of doing things that other people don't want to do to become a true master at anything. But my thing is, when I watch people who go, I'm depressed and I can't get out of bed, and I say, well, that's the problem, is staying in bed is adding to your depression. It's making shit worse.
Self-pity and wallowing, kind of, it's tough to break. Like I'll be the first to admit it. Like when you're in it, it's hard. It's so fucking hard. And I take nothing away from people that are in it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like you said, you gotta break those chains, because until you do, you're stuck in it. So it's finding, you know, whatever little bit of that motivation you need, whether it be like getting up for that cup of coffee or something, just to get moving.
And it's funny, you know, like when I hear people say, well, I can't work out because I got bad knees, or I can't work out because I got a bad back, it's like, well, you make your way to the fridge, you make your way to the remote control, you know, when you got to find the charge for your phone, you find a way to get up and move, and sometimes that's just the start. Now, breaking state like what we're doing, getting in the water, getting in the cold, that's pretty intense. But I tell people, if you're feeling bad, my daughter was saying she had sore shoulders and inflammation. There we go, little buddy coming back. And I was like, get in the water, get in the cold, have a cold shower, get that inflammation down.
Last night, I was laying in bed and my legs felt a little jumpy. They just felt sore, just not used or something. I don't know what it was. But I was thinking this morning, I'm like, man, I'm gonna go in and they're gonna reset. I know I'm gonna get out and they're gonna feel good.
Yeah. Well, you did the intestinal reset recently with that 100-hour fast.
Absolutely.
And how did that feel after that?
It was weird. I don't think I had quite the feeling I was hoping to feel. I was hoping to have this big kind of euphoric moment of like eating again and just feeling refreshed, but it was like very, I don't know, I felt tired. I don't know whether I came out of it right or went into it right. I kind of just did it on spur of a moment. But I would try it again one day. Yeah. In a different setting. But
so what would you do differently?
I would go into it. I don't think I went into that week eating healthy. I kind of started midweek. Right. And so I don't think I was kind of on my normal like work lunch, and I don't think I hydrated properly enough throughout it.
Yeah.
And I think that was causing some of the tiredness and just not a great feeling. But then I would do it at home. I would do it when I'm not at work.
Yeah, because you get the triggers at work, right? Because it's coffee time, it's lunchtime, and then you get the smell of everyone's microwaving their soups and their leftover lasagna.
And I found at home it was just way easier to kind of just forget about it and go about your day or lay down and have a nap. Like, yeah, that was kind of nice. So
yeah,
definitely.
Well, I think the thing is that the big thing I want to say about today is the feeling finally shut off. So I feel no pain, I feel nothing now. You gotta push yourself, and it's when you're down and you're depressed. I think the easiest thing to do. The easiest thing to do is to get up, get outside, put your shoes on, get dressed, go for a walk. And one of the things I say is hydrate. It might be a really bad mic actually, but get in there, get out and listen to music that doesn't have any words to it, because music with words can actually kind of push your thoughts.
I live for the acoustic 8D music.
Yeah,
where it's like all around your head.
Oh yeah.
It's like, oh man, I sit there with like the big headphones on in like a dark room, and just that stuff zens me right out.
Yeah, for me it's the cinematic, the soundtracks. I love that stuff. When I'm trying to work, I put on some jazz or some the soundtrack for a band called Otto, I just get right into it. It helps me focus. But yeah, get out there. Depression can be beat, and it's the funny thing is depression actually serves a purpose for human evolution. But nowadays it can be devastating. But you know, and of course, like I say, if you're in a bad place, please talk to a professional. But first thing to do, and get some socks and shoes on, put a nice toque on, and put on some music and get outside. Or of course, you know, you can always
get in the fucking water.
All right, thanks for listening. Thanks for downloading. What's that?
Finish it up.
Oh yeah, trying to. Thanks for subscribe. Thanks for watching. But if you really helps out, like the show, subscribe, tell your friends about it, share about it, and you know, come down, meet us here. We're Wednesday morning, every Wednesday morning at 5:30 a.m.